साथ नहीं वो जाना, जिस तन का तू मान करे तेरे साथ नहीं वो जाना, कहाँ से आया कहाँ है जाना, कहाँ से आया. Hey guys, please listen to my new EP Musafir, streaming on Apple Music. So Kaha, I've released 2 official music videos from 2 songs from my EP Musafir, and it's my debut EP and it's on Apple Music. So 2 videos, one is called Kaha and the second one is Musafir, which is the title track of the EP. So Kaha is about life and it's about the reality of life. It's about you should know yourself from within, instead of just getting into all the social religion and all these things, getting into all these societies realms. You should get into your mind and yourself. You should know yourself and what's your life about and where does it belong to. And so it's about Kaha's journey. And the second one is Musafir. Musafir is about enlightenment of yourself, and so both the songs are about your life, and you should be aware of the reality and don't get into all the lies. Just be real, just be yourself, and just be true to yourself and true to the people around you. That's it. Yeah, so both the songs are inspired by, I would say the lyrics are inspired by his poetry. There's some of the lyrics are written by me. Additional lyrics there are in the songs because it's quite difficult for the people to understand the original language of the poem by Bulle Shah and Shah Hussain. So I tried to jot it down in easier words so that a layman can understand. So it's in Hindi now. It was originally in Punjabi. So I kept some of the lines in Punjabi and some of the lines in Hindi so that people can understand and can relate to it, since our language is Hindi. So I'm very inspired by it because I can relate to it. I can implement it in my life, and that's what I want people to relate to it. See, for me, I've been traveling solo as well with my live band. We do a lot of gigs across the world, so there's a lot of traveling involved, and I always keep learning whenever I travel solo or with people, that whenever you're on your own, you learn the most. Your capability of learning is the most whenever you're traveling solo or you're traveling. So traveling is very important, and that's what the songs are about. Kaha, if you see Kaha's official video, I'm traveling in Rajasthan, because see, whenever I make a song, the music takes me to a visualization that where should I shoot it. So I shot it in Rajasthan, Pushkar Mela, and so I shot it in Rajasthan. The second one we shot it in Dehradun. So the music gives the idea of the visualization behind the song, behind the track. So that's how the travel is very, very important and relevant to my videos. It was amazing. It was quite overwhelming. The thing is, I've been sending my samples to Nuclear since a very long time. I think 2 years back, I sent him the same song Musafir, which you're hearing now after 2 years, after 2 to 3 years. So I sent him the song, and I don't know what happened. He lost it or something. he lost the mail or something. Then after winning the show, I asked him like, did you get my samples of the song? So he was like, oh shit, that was you. I was like, yes, now you know me. Now you can tell me if you want to work with me or not, since I won the show. So he was pretty excited about it, and he said, definitely I would like to collaborate with you. And then came Mirza and then Mahia, in which I wrote the lyrics as well. The composition was by Nuclear. And then, of course, Raftar. That was a dream come true, like collaborating with such talented and such legendary people. And yeah, that's like a benchmark for me. See, Amit Trivedi, sir, he's like legendary musician, and everybody wants to work with him. So, frankly speaking, my first um, motive to participate in the show was to meet him and work with him, so that he gets to know about my vocal quality and my versatility, which I try to anticipate in my performances and in my acts. So that also I did but then Nuclear was one of my favorite judges, because he was always bang on, he was always spot on with his compliments, and he used to notice each and everything about the track, like whether it's the production of the track, whether it's the vocals of the singer, or anything. And Sundari Chauhan, of course, she is the best singer of the world, like of our industry. The thing is, I learned from remakes, which was the most important thing, that you always have to improvise. You always have to give your essence to the track, whatever it is. So I did beatboxing in one of the episodes. Then I played guitar also. Then I played kazoo, which is a Carnatic instrument. Then I played more chunks. So we always used to, me of course with my partner Surreal, we always used to come up with some or the other new thing, like what is this, what is the new element we can give to our track this time and next time and each episode. I think that thing stands out in your performance, which is very important for people now who are upcoming artists and who are learning music, to give your own identity, like your own improvisation to the song, so that it stands out, it becomes different from what it was. Even if you're covering the song, even if you're covering a folk song or a remake or just making a random cover, but you should give your own essence to the track. You should put your improvisation in it, and you should experiment with it as much as possible, because then only you'll be able to stand out like from the crowd. Scene in Delhi, is there
The
like
musical scene.
every day there are hundreds and thousands of bands are forming in Delhi, in Bombay as well. But most of them, I still feel they are just remaking stuff. They're just working on which is already done. So they shouldn't do it. And some of the bands are really, really nice, and they are working on the original stuff, which is getting popularity as well. So I think they should, the ones who are recreating the stuff, they should leave it and they should work on the originality, and so that people, the upcoming generation and whoever is getting into the music field, they should learn something from it. It should be meaningful. It shouldn't be just what everybody's doing. It's like mob mentality. You shouldn't follow the crowd. You should stand apart, and you should make something of your own. So hats off to the people who are creating original stuff and who are coming up with like their originality, because it's very important. Eventually they're gonna get it. Like probably it'll take more time than the bands who cover the already recreating stuff, remakes, but it's gonna take them somewhere which is gonna be beautiful for them. Love to listen to Prateek Kuhad. He's a very good example of independent genre, because he's been working, like it's been a long time for him. It's not a recent thing, which comes up in overnight. You just get the success. It's been 9 to 10 years I've been hearing about him, and now he started getting what he deserves. So yeah, and also he's a very good musician. So learning is very important, and listening to the music, like the kind of music you're listening to is equally important as learning. So Pratik Kuhad is one of the greatest examples, and then there's Local Train, there is Pravaz. So all these bands are doing great because they've been working towards the originality, not recreating stuff like all other people are doing, and they've been getting the success. They are performing in amazing festivals. They are performing everywhere, and they are getting popularity with their name, right? So they are doing it. So everyone can do it. That's what I also want to do. So I'm also doing it.